Hi everybody, Erica Crane here, and today I'm finally getting around to dyeing my hair. This growth is about 8 or 9 weeks, and I'm going to bleach, tone, and then dye my hair some other colors. I'm not quite sure. I'm going to try, fingers crossed, to do a rainbow. I've been wanting to do rainbow for a long time. I've been waiting for my hair to grow out to do it, but I'm getting impatient. So I figured I'll do it now, and then I can do it again with my hair. I wanted to get it to like this length, but as you can see, so long ways to go. So I'm getting impatient. So probably going to be a two-part video. This one will be bleaching and toning my roots. As you can see, I still have some residual of the pink left, not a lot. So I might do a bleach bath, but not all the way to my tips or my ends, because my ends have been through a lot, and like a lot of girls that bleach their hair. So I'm gonna set everything up, and then I will show you what I'm using to bleach my roots. And I'll show you a little bit of it, but I have so much hair that you don't want to sit through me bleaching all of it. So let me get all my stuff set up and I'll be back. Okay, so I was just pulling out all of my supplies, and I forgot, because it's been so long, that I'm using a new bleach. I'm using Kaleidocolors Violet bleach powder. So I'm using this one. I chose to buy this one versus the other. I think I was just getting like a Sally brand before. I'm hoping that the violet bleach will help me not have to tone my hair, even though my hair is very it's ashy gray blonde. So even though it's still on the lighter end, because I want it really platinum, to use some of the lighter colors, like if I want to do lavender or aqua or something like that, I need it to be almost platinum. So I'm going to try this one. So this one will be kind of a first trial impression for me on this one. And this brand says to use 2 scoops. So this is the scoop it came with for 1 volume of developer. And if you haven't ever bleached your hair before in this way, or even if you buy those little packets instead of a big or a bucket, you always want to use volume 20. I probably should have said this right at the beginning. I am not a professional. I have never gone to school. I've talked to some people that are professionals, but I don't know exactly. All I know is my experience in dyeing my hair since I was 16, so over 20 years. So always use 20 volume. You might be able to get away with 30, but you don't want to leave it on as long as you can leave on 20. Like usual, I'll put down the products down below that I'm using. I'm also using Salon Care volume 20. I use cream. Some people like the more liquid. I like the cream. And to measure out my ounces, I know I see a lot of girls on YouTube that just like pour the bleach in, pour the developer over it because they've been doing it for so long they can eyeball it. I don't trust myself eyeballing it. So I still use an old container and measure it and dump it in. And then I actually use a whisk to mix it up because it helps get the chunks out personally, and it doesn't take as long. So let's get on it. Nice and creamy. It's very purple. It looks more lavender in person than on camera because, as you can tell, and you probably already know, I'm in my bathroom and all I have is 4 light bulbs up there. But I'm hoping to capture some of this. Like I said, I'm not going to film all of it, but so that's mixed up. I'm ready. Sorry, that's mixed up. I'm ready to go. I need to take my glasses off. Another thing, just in case you don't know. Sorry if you can hear something. My husband's right behind this wall doing work. So, but if you don't know, with bleach, you do not want to use metal. Metal and bleach have a weird chemical reaction to each other. Foil is different. That's why you see foil in salons. Foil is aluminum. It's not metal like these. I'm going to film showing you guys a little bit how I divide it in the front as I do the front, and then I'll pause it and I'll come back when I'm done. That way, like I said before, you guys don't have to sit through this whole thing. And I try not to make a 20-minute video. If you have seen any of my few other videos, I'm having a hard time with making videos shorter than 10 minutes. I did one, I think only one, because it was just a quick oops video. This is what happened. Okay, gloves on. This still has stuff on it. I do not like to waste it, so I start with all the bleach that is on there. Just doing your roots, you want to just brush it on. And you're going to overlap. You're always going to overlap a little bit. It's really hard to not overlap, but you just don't want to overlap too much. And then pull the section. I pull as thin as I can. As you can see, it bled through, which is fine. I only keep it in for 20-25 minutes. So, and another thing I know, if you're new to bleaching, or even if you're using a blonde, and I only say this with blonde because blonde has, even the blonde boxes have, sometimes they have some kind of bleaching chemicals in them. Never scrub at bleach. Like if you're dyeing your hair a fun purple, you can go ahead and rub it and lather it in. If you're dyeing your hair like brunette from a box dye, you can scrub and lather your hair up. Just never do that with bleach. You never want to do that. It will ruin your scalp. It's just not good. But okay, I can see. Okay, so I finished all of my head. I'm gonna put my trash bag on my head. Hold on. Oh yeah, I'm getting bleach on my glasses. Okay, I'm just gonna talk to you guys without my glasses. My bag on my head. I turn it almost inside out, so I'm not gonna touch. You don't have to have it super duper tight. Just enough to keep the warmth in. I'm not going to keep it in any longer than 20-25 minutes. See, that's all the bleach I have left. So actually, oh, my camera is about to overheat, so I gotta go. I'll come back when I'm done and when I washed it out, and I'll show you the results. So I just rinsed it all out, as you can see. Let's see what it looks like. Oh, it's still pretty yellow, but it did its job. It bleached my hair. Not as blonde down here because I didn't leave it in as long, but that's what happens when you're trying not to fry the front or wherever you start. Depending on what it looks like in the daylight, which I won't know until tomorrow because it's almost 8 o'clock. But the sun is going down right now, but let's go outside and see what it looks like in some real light. So, sun's not quite down yet, but you can see it still is yellow. Sorry, still yellow in this light, but we'll see tomorrow. I'll insert a couple pictures tomorrow morning light, depending on how long this video is. I might show you guys toning it if I have to tone it, if I do tone it. Okay, next morning. This is my hair. It's a mess because I haven't put any products in it because I'm gonna continue the dyeing process. So, as you can see, hopefully you can see, the roots are pretty blonde in the daylight. So I don't think I'm gonna do any toner. Guess I'm just gonna get on to the fun dyeing. Let's see how it turns out. Stay tuned for the next video. Sorry, neighbors. Okay, bye.